I'm Amy Juras with Champion Realty. Welcome to Annapolis, the sailing capital of the world.
Where all the boats go and they turn around and they parade their beautiful boats. And this is the house that the Pfunds purchased. It's a 5-bedroom, 4.5-bath house. And as you can see, it has beautiful water view. It's near a small bridge. This is the Fun family, and we're here talking to the HGTV people, and they want to know a little bit about yourself. So why don't you tell us a little bit about how you met and introduce everybody.
All right, I'm Steph. This is my husband Dwayne, our new 3-week-old Jordan, and Jack, big brother Jack.
Say hi. How did you meet?
Yes. Well, we met at an Orioles baseball game. And it was a rain delay, so we got a chance to talk and spend some time together. And after that, we couldn't stay away from each other. In fact, we got married at Camden Yards.
Wow.
It's a way to celebrate.
That's fantastic. Very
It was
good.
fun. It was fun.
Excellent. So tell us a little bit about what you do.
Well, I work for the federal government, Federal Department of Transportation. Been working for 20 years now, and I deal with an agency that regulates hazardous material safety.
Very good.
And I'm a business finance manager for a company in Virginia.
2003, right when Steph and I first started dating, and she put a lot of sweat into helping fix it up over the years, but I think she really wanted us to look for a house together, and something we could raise our own family with and call our own. And so we decided about a year and a half ago in this market to put the house up for sale, and surprisingly it sold in 2 weeks, and we hadn't even begun looking yet. Okay. So we were interested in the water. That was in Northern Virginia, so we came out here
To Annapolis.
And we've been renting for over a year. We've been in 3 different houses during that period of time, renting. And tried different communities, different areas, and after 3 moves, we're ready to buy a house.
And what made this so difficult? Why was this house hunt so difficult?
It just takes some of us a long time to make a decision and to move forward with things. For example, it took him about 5 years to propose to me. So there you have it.
There you have it, 5 years.
He doesn't tend to rush into things.
Okay. Tell me what it was that you were looking for in a home.
Well, I was, since we came out here, I was looking for waterfront.
Okay.
And I like the outdoor living, so I was looking for a yard and a place that you could enjoy the water with and spend your evenings watching the sunset, those types of things.
Okay, very good. Anything else that you'd like to say?
Well, I think along with that, we were hoping to, another thing making it difficult, it was just, we thought we could get everything, get the waterfront home, get the nice family community, get the big home, and so it's been a learning process for us too. So
What was the biggest surprise in the whole search?
The biggest surprise.
Probably the biggest surprise for me is it took us a while to figure out exactly what we wanted, and we were surprised when we started looking at different houses, just what we thought we could get for our money, what we thought we wanted. We started narrowing it down, and then I thought there would be a lot more houses to choose from.
In your price range?
And so the lower inventory really forced us to make some difficult decisions as to what we could live without and what we read.
And all you hear about in the news is how high the inventory is and how great it is for buyers, but then you go out there with your price range and it's not quite as easy as it sounds.
I think maybe whatever we were looking for was a little more difficult. At the price range, there wasn't that much, but it just, particularly when we wanted a community, and it took us a while to understand that waterfront communities aren't generally what we thought they always would be. another squeaky toy.
Another
I have to
squeaky
introduce
toy.
Maggie. We also have Maggie.
Okay. Hi, Maggie. She doesn't want to be left out of the process.
No, she doesn't.
All right. Well, then we come to the exciting. How on earth did you get this particular house? Why don't you tell us how it went?
Well, we, after working with you for quite some time.
How many houses might we have seen together? I would say 60 or 70.
I was going to say, it's been a lot.
Yeah.
It's definitely been
That's
a
good. I was
lot.
going to say at least 50. So
Right. Over the course of a year, we've been working together.
Yep.
And why don't you talk about how we lost this one at first?
Sure. Well, we put a bid on this property. It was right at the top of what we felt our price range was, and we were outbid. And so we lost it on a higher bid.
And then what?
Well, 2 months later, what'd you say? 2 months later, we got a call from you saying that we had the opportunity to get back in, that the other buyer had their financing had fell through or they had otherwise dropped out, and were we still interested?
This being the night I was going into the hospital to be induced with Jordan.
Yeah.
Timing is everything in life, isn't it? Okay, so what happened then?
Well, we didn't want to lose the house. We didn't want to risk losing it, and so you brought the contract to the hospital right before she...
2 hours before this guy came out for signing papers.
And he
Literally. No
I know.
exaggeration.
He is a beautiful one. Here,
But they really have been joyful to work with, very nice, kind, considerate. One of the stories that I like to tell is toward the end of Stephanie's pregnancy, we had a battery issue where it was 104 or 105 degrees, one of the hottest days in Washington, and right after seeing a house, the battery just died. Unfortunately, I was close enough to get her to air conditioning quickly while we fixed the car. So it has been an adventure, and hopefully this is the end of the adventure and the beginning of many other adventures in your beautiful home. They got a 5-bedroom, 4.5 bath waterfront with water is 8 feet deep. It has a dock that has 3 slips.
Yes. Okay. Well, many of the waterfront homes we were looking at were much smaller than what we had expected. With 2 children and what we were used to in a large dog, 100-pound dog, we were expecting or need to have a home that has an open floor plan, that has 4 bedrooms. Both the grandparents like to come and visit, so we needed a guest room. And that became very difficult for us to find in our price range. And so we spent, this home in particular is a very open contemporary home. It has the rooms that we need. It has the open...
Playroom was very important to me, so we could avoid all of the clutter from the kids.
let's look at the clutter here.
Yes. That was just cleaned up 5 minutes ago.
It's back.
In an area that we could keep the kitchen and the living room all together, so we can keep an eye on the kids, and most of our time is spent there anyway. And then it had a lower area, rec room for me. I could go and watch games and enjoy my time. So this home had what we were looking for as far as size of the house. The trade-off was it was a little higher in price. The neighborhood wasn't exactly the type of neighborhood we were looking
For an office, for a guest room, certain rooms that were important to me having separate, because I like to keep the messes separate.
Okay.
What I don't like is it's not the family community that I wanted. It's not the cul-de-sac where the kids can run out and ride their bikes. So that was sort of a drawback on this particular house, but it still has a big yard and it's on the water. So we'll just
Was waterfront...
take our boat out someday and go elsewhere to play.
Okay. Is boating important to both of you?
We haven't done it yet, but we hope to someday.
yeah,
If we have any money left over.
Very good. All right. Say goodbye.
All right, can you say bye-bye?
Bye-bye.
Say goodbye, Jack.
Bye-bye.
Let's see this gorgeous child. Say bye, Jack.
Bye.